first down throw for Cousins. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep. Oh, this is taken. It's complete.
Who is that?
On the pickup there. And it'll be a Philadelphia first down.
Man, who is that, man? This nigga throwing that ChristianMingle.com, man.
The post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls,
who is that?
Routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching
get him.
Balls get caught.
He got to drop that.
And that's when you can hit them big over the top. It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Come on, bro.
Calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And let's not take for granted, in these conditions, that's never an easy pass and catch.
You really got to find a way to drive the ball. You know, get your grip. You know, that's why we see some of the guys now that put the gloves on when they throw the ball in this type of a condition. Sometimes the glove might make it too slippery. So you got to figure out what's going to work for you. But how about the receivers? Looking back and trying to locate the ball coming through snow and making sure they have full concentration.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback can't.
Now the hit.
Let's go.
Cousins lost the football.
Come on, Clowney.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Clowney, you got to get there over that white boy, man.
The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it.
Taylor, get from behind me. Now.
Come up with the ball.
In motion left here, Montgomery. Third and long for Cousins. He's going to sling this deep downfield. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
But it certainly didn't waste
Man,
any time.
no, he can't make this shit in the snow like this, bro.
It wasn't unexpected. They told their secondary, be ready. You're going to be tested all night by this team.
And this is good.
Fuck.
It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
Come on, we need another big run. We need another big run.
7-6. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front seven. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Now it's Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Returning, it's Benjamin.
Come on, defense. You gotta hold up. Fuck. You gotta hold up. It's Michael Williams. You know it ain't gonna be easy. You know it ain't gonna be easy.
And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good.
Michaela, get out the room and go on your room and come in here.
That we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that.
No, it ain't gonna be easy. No, it ain't gonna be easy.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
No. Check. Patriot. Hurry up. Here we go. Blue, 90. Here we go. 56.
A carry for the big fullback. This is Derek Coleman, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line.
And when you have a guy in the backfield who can catch the football, you don't just use him strictly for checkdowns or dump-offs. You make him part of the primary passing attack, because what you're trying to do is get him into open field and then let him make people miss and advance the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And a solid run down inside the 30. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The tight end changing his position.
No. Check. Patriot.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Two yards to go here on 3rd down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and they ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins.
Let's go!
And it's intercepted.
Let's go!
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And out now come the Seahawks. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for.
Let's go!
On 2nd down, Wilson. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 12 yards there as they move the chains. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll be back with more in the NFC title bout after this. On the ground, this is Jackson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And they're going to speed things up here.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. So the D-line's going to spread out. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of 19 on 3rd and 18, and that'll move the chains.
And fits
bad stick, big fella.
Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even add a little extra at the end with a short run.
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it. And that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And now a 1st down following that long gain. They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd down following the run. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they're able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
What the fuck was that?
He loses 5 full yards to bring up 4.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts
I can't
from here
fucking
forward.
kick, man.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This a 43-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
Yeah, I was trying to drag. I saw you. You wouldn't have got there.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out come the Eagles.
I saw you trying to get there.
Offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to.
Stop acting stupid, man. Keep acting stupid.
Chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see.
Keep acting stupid.
The more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half. Now, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that?
Dying Jones.
Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
That's Dying Jones.
They'll run it now.
Oh! Come on, he got to drop that!
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that.
Swap button, big fella.
On every offensive coordinator.
Swap button, big fella.
They have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run. It'll be a gain of 16
Man, the
and
fucking
give the
ball,
first down as well.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And now here's a carry heading left. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Cousins now on second down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. C.J. Fedorowicz, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. On 3rd down, Cousins forced out to his left. And that drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And Boswell's kick is good. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So it's a 3rd field goal for him now, and he's accounted for all 9 of their points thus far.
And he's definitely keeping them afloat. But we say it so often, field goals are not going to win you games in the National Football League. They've got to find ways to start capital.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets
gave me what I wanted, too.
Adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready.
I read it wrong. I should have threw it to the other side.
And play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit, even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. They'll give it to him right up the gut. A strong running. And a cut to the left sideline. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball and miss tackle after tackle. On that play, credit to the offense, but that doesn't make the defense bad.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
McKinley, get the fuck out of there.
Right up the gut. And this time not
go on your run now.
Will be down at the 31-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. 3 yards left to grab here on third down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Wilson now to throw on third down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. Now a former Iowa Hawkeye, it's Brandon Wager. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Play action. Now Wilson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll cut it out to the sideline. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Who gets the wood? I missed one against Rock yesterday.
From the red zone now, Cousins being chased out left. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
2nd down, Cousins. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. He was looking for Ty Montgomery that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right.
going for it all. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for a fourth quarter lead.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front. But then you take one look across the field and see that offense is rearing to come back out. And you think, I don't know, the field goals are going to be enough to get us home.
As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that three.
Well, no doubt those points or those missed points do loom large.
I'm at a loss for words,
chance for a makeup, aren't they?
I know you're trying to fuck with me, but I don't even give a fuck right now. I'm so mad.
Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
Come on, man. I had him again.
That's 2-1.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the
Damn,
defensive team
bro.
stat sheet.
That was sixes, man.
The overall game sheet, but you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
That's such a close game, a very big one. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on third and a tough 9.
Partner, we know on the football, but these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Levante David in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Now Benjamin. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And possession will switch hands first and 10.
I was trying my first punt
now
return
gets
ever
set to
yesterday.
head back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's...
Now look at this.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! I can make adjustments, too. Fuck.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those
We play the flash when we need to play them bitches.
When those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Let's go,
They'll
D.
get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
I knew you couldn't kick in the last match, Mike, but I feel for you in this last. I mean, that's
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
I'm talking about, bro. I had the rock, man. I had a
Now
field
play
goal, bro.
fake
This
here
shit
on
was like
first
right there, my
down.
nigga.
Letting
I
one
missed
go
that
deep
shit.
for a noon one.
No, sir.
Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time, and that'll bring up second down.
But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that second attempt. Off the play fake, Cousins.
Let's go.
Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 3rd and long for Cousins. He's going to let this one go deep.
Let's go.
Incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense.
All you gotta
right
do is
now.
don't give
But
up
they have
the
to
field,
do
boy.
it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you
Say,
got to
Ricky.
figure now they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage
Say, Ricky.
as they try and bleed it out.
What's up?
They come out with one back.
What that is you
and
playing
three
right
tight
now?
ends. Wilson.
Oh, that new, your guy.
Left side.
Didn't do.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight
Don't do
end
nothing
is not
stupid.
there.
Not in this situation.
Run the
How
ball
about
and
the
point
corner
play
defeating that
defense.
logic and making a really nice tackle.
I feel you.
From the gun on third down, Wilson finding time. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
I saw you waiting for the out at the end. I saw you waiting for the end.
20-yard line.
I put another one out there.
Always be a place for
I saw you waiting for it, trying to bait me.
But when you can pick it up in big chunks and
I put another one out
have
there.
explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
I think we're gonna run two. Hey, we running this man right here till the next one come out.
Back with more in the NFC Championship game after this. So the offense looking at a
That's what I want to do.
2nd and 8.
Keep playing the season until the next one come out.
Game here with a tailback. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line.
Probably get 2 more out of it.
Good work to pick up 7
Nah,
yards.
we gotta get one more.
Gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Right?
This
And
drive
come
is
out of
turning
offense.
into an extended one, and the guy carrying
You
the
might
ball
could get 2. You might could get 2. You
That's what
right.
I'm saying.
Yeah, you might could get
Every
2.
carry is putting some damage on the defense.
I can't hit this fucking field goal no way from right here, so I gotta get this
And
first.
tackle him.
They come out here in the eye. They'll run for it now.
Come on, Marcel. He ain't get it.
They'll be marked inches short.
He ain't
no
get it.
gain on the play.
Inches.
That's going to lead them to 4th down.
I gotta go
Eagles
for that.
gonna
Mob
sit
us.
for the timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use.
Mob
in the
us.
Final stages.
Mob us. I can't get inches. Then fuck, somebody need to get broke down if we can't get inches. This is what we pay y'all
Here's a big
millions
one
for.
Now, trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah, a nigga like me, I guess if you ain't getting paid million, you shouldn't even be out there.
That's how I feel.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Fuck it.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down.
Ain't no
And
fucking
that
way.
may do it for this NFC title game.
Ain't no way.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the
shit.
time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences.
Nah, these my
This is
niggas
what they
can't.
work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Right side, caught Fedorowicz. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 13 yards there on the pickup, and that leads to a Philadelphia first.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
All right, here we go. Gun! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cam Chancellor in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here we go now. Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Philly, here we go.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Watch him now, Barney.
He's back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras...
Christian Mingle! Put the game away, Christian!
A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Good game. It's always good to beat Michael Williams. It's always good to beat Michael Williams.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl.
They don't want me to shine. I'm going to shine anyway. Let's go.
Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chill.
Nah,